When you're sad and blue and everything is putting you down, you know the world keeps spinning around. You know you're not alone.
Yes, with MS, the world keeps spinning around, but you're not alone. Welcome to the 10 Minutes for MS podcast, in which we share information about MS in just 10 minutes. In this episode, I'm glad to welcome Mr. Peter Coss from Healthy Origins, the finest and the most trusted dietary supplements brand.
Hello everyone. Today we are doing a very special episode in which we are talking about the brand Healthy Origins and how it started 20 years back to manufacture and provide supplements which commits to the quality and efficacy. The mission of Healthy Origins is to provide its customers with a healthy value from reliable origins. Now, I would like to welcome Mr. Peter Coss from Healthy Origins. So, Mr. Coss, how are you?
I'm well, and thank you for the invitation to join you today.
It's a pleasure having you here with us. You've been working with Healthy Origins, and how do you like being a part of this company?
Look, Healthy Origins is a great company because they're family owned and run, and they have such great values, and they do care about every single customer that's out there. So they're just open individuals. They're run by two brothers. Their dad started the company, back in 1996, and he's unfortunately passed on now. But both of his sons run the company. They've got a strong work ethic, and they're just nice people.
That's incredible. The introduction itself, seems so happy and so positive. So can you tell us a little about Healthy Origins as a brand, and what was their aim to start a dietary supplement division?
Well, the aim was just to improve things. There was a gap in the marketplace, and Healthy Origins, was born from that need. Their dad saw that good quality dietary supplements were required. They looked at trying to get things that weren't there in the market and help people. And he saw that. He was part of the pharmaceutical industry, so he saw the gaps that were there and just kicked it off. So they worked out what was missing, developed them, and developed the brand Healthy Origins. And that sort of the name comes from, they wanted to come from a healthy origin. So the ingredients are all important to them. Everything is important to them in the process, right from the selection of what they're going to produce, the ingredients, the manufacturing process, the bottle, the label, the whole lot.
Oh, that's incredible. Starting as a family business and trying to fill up the gap which is there in the industry and creating something unique and very nice. So if I have to compare the dietary supplements that are available worldwide, which are like so many, and Healthy Origins, how does Healthy Origins, stand different from the rest of the brands?
Well, the way that they probably are have a uniqueness and their point of difference in the market is that they look to patented and branded ingredients that have very much a proven track record and have an efficacy that is genuine and is there all the time. Because Healthy Origin has regular testing, regular sort of follow-ups and quality control on their products. Mm-hmm. They get that from using well-constructed and scientific proven ingredients. So pretty much, most of the products that Healthy Origin produces use ingredients that are well recognized around the world. We don't use fillers. We don't use things that aren't there. We list every ingredient that's in that bottle or in that capsule or in that tablet. It's on the bottle. We don't hide anything. We don't try and puff it out. There's no marketing quantities of an ingredient. They're all active. They're all there. And people can research that ingredient quite easily by going to the manufacturer's website of that ingredient and say, okay, I trust it. I can see where that's coming from. And Healthy Origins just brings it in a form that's actually, people can take on a daily basis.
Wow, like we say, a trusted family and a trusted brand coming from that family, and it is all transparent and people can trust the brand and buy it because it relates to the health. It has to be very transparent and trusted. Very well said. Thank you so much. So So, Mr. Coss, what do you think? Why does a person leading a healthy lifestyle, having healthy diet, also might need to take supplements? And do you take supplements yourself too?
Well, that's two questions. Well, firstly, why do people take supplements? Look, there's a range of different reasons, but mostly it's a deficiency in their diet. And that's not always about what they eat or what they do, but it may be what's available to them. And some people, we all are different. We all have different needs and our bodies function completely different. So where, you might eat a lot of cheese, or you might have a lot of cabbage, or you might have a lot of carrots, a lot of apples, which all give you vitamins and minerals. Supplements just help add to that, where you may not have a strong product available to you in the food range. Ideally, if we all ate a perfect diet, we probably wouldn't need to supplement. But let's just face it, life just doesn't allow that. And therefore, supplement sometimes is the best way to do it. Do I take them? Well, yes, I do. I try to limit it because, Healthy Origins, if you've been to their website and seen, have got about around about the 120 products. I don't take them all. I could probably, but I don't. So I limit it to probably 3 or 4. I take 5-HTP, which is an L-tryptophan serotonin-based thing that keeps my brain nice and easy. I take healthy fiber, which is basically for gut health. It just keeps your gut nice and healthy. It's it's part of the prebiotic in the immune range. It's quite good. I also take vitamin D3, K2, which is a combination that I use for immune, healthy bones, just overall health. And I take a vitamin B and pantothenic acid. So I take a vitamin B process, which is just helps with energy in your cells. So that's basically the 4 main ones I take. And I might rotate in and out of a couple of others, but that's about it on my daily basis.
All right. So these are the 4 ones, the ones that you take, which are, useful for people with chronic conditions also, such as MS. So I can totally relate to it, especially when you said vitamin D.
Yes.
So if I had to ask you about your best-selling range, which one would it be?
Oh, geez, we have such a lot. But look, it depends on the time of year. Seasonally, it can be different. Okay. If I talk about current times in COVID times, which has been with us now for the last 18 months, obviously anything in the immune-based category has been high. And vitamin D is one of those, but there's prebiotics. There's also a lot of other different things that fall into that. Zinc, your K2s are one of them as well. Any of your base minerals are. Look, healthy fiber is a big seller as well. Gut health is an important thing, and it helps with a lot of things in life. But at the moment, if I said, what is our biggest seller today? It's vitamin D3.
All right. And do you personally consider that, using supplements can help you treat some of the chronic or autoimmune diseases?
It's very difficult for us to make those claims because, we're not doctors. We rely on the medical fraternity to tell us what's best for patients. And although we've never said this will help cure, this will treat, this disease will go away with the supplement, what I can say is a healthy diet and a healthy intake of vitamins and minerals helps and contributes towards whatever condition you have in remedying that. And vitamin D has been proven to help people with all conditions, but we don't maintain that it can actually stop it or cure any disease. We're not allowed to do that. We're not a pharmaceutical. However, a healthy diet, which involves dietary supplements, will help you fight any disease.
Very well said. It helps you treat some of the symptoms or some of the conditions, but it's not a cure. By the way, not even pharmaceuticals say that we are curing. They're just saying we're trying to stop the progression of the disease, not curing.
Yeah, very true, very true. Look, it's a touchy one because, people look for the miracle tablet, and it's not there. There's a lot of things that go towards dealing with a disease, and diet and supplements is just one of those. There's many different factors. So we like to think that we add a little bit, but we're not the be all and end all.
So one last question for you, which would
Sure.
be, what is the future plan of Healthy Origins? What's next now?
Well, we've had such a busy 18 months. COVID's just changed the world completely in the way that we do business, the way we communicate, and the way we live. And I don't know whether that's going to change. So our aim as a company is to try and improve the way we can produce things, because production is hard at the moment. So we can still maintain a level of quality and supply to the world for dietary supplements. There's pressures on shipping, there's pressures on production, on packaging, on all sorts of things. And our next 6 to 8 months to 12 months is based around shoring up our production, knowing that we can produce the quantities that the world requires for things like vitamin D3 and other supplements. We have about 10 or so new products coming online, but that's a normal process for us, where we bring out new products every year. But our company's growing, and we hope it will grow in a steady, organic way that doesn't impact upon us being here in the long term. So we just want to be here in another 20 years.
I'm sure not just 20, you're going to be there for hundreds of years, because you are doing the right thing. You are supplying people things which they require, and you are in the business of transparency and ethics, and people trust you and your brand. Thank you so much, Mr. Coss, for being with us here. It was a wonderful session, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Bye for now.
Thank you, warriors, for being with us. I hope you found this session useful. We will be back again next week with another informative session. So, don't forget to subscribe and reserve just 10 minutes for MS.
No, you're not alone.